Good evening, and welcome to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm Nicodemus, and I will be your host as we take a look at the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. And remember, none of this is financial advice. And it's 10 p.m. on a Wednesday, June 5th, 2023. And welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter, where we have no sponsors, no hidden agendas, and no BS. But we do have some announcements, so let's get to those. First off, we passed 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. If you remember, I said that the month after we reach 100 subscribers, I would start giving away one hardware wallet per month, which would mean I would be starting this July. I'm going to renege on that just a little bit. I'm going to start this party early. So that means starting today, any U.S. residents or anyone with a U.S. mailing address that are subscribed to the channel and comment on the covers video that came out on June 1st will automatically be entered into a giveaway. I'll announce the winner on July 1st and post a new video. And then the process will start up again for another month. You just comment on July's video. And all you have to do to have a shot at winning this is just stay subscribed to the Crypto Overnighter channel and to comment on the covers video each and every month, telling me what your favorite cover for that month was. For more information on the process, go to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@TheCryptoOvernighter and check out the video. A group of UK lawmakers known as the Crypto and Digital Assets All-Parliamentary Group, or APPG, urged the government to implement regulations for crypto financial services. They want a dedicated official to oversee the process. In their report, the group emphasized the importance of immediate regulation for the cryptocurrency industry, stating that it is indeed here to stay. The group, consisting of lawmakers from various political parties and both houses of parliament, put forth 53 recommendations for regulating crypto in the country. The UK government is led by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, and they recently conducted a consultation proposing the regulation of crypto by incorporating it into existing financial services regulations. In response to that consultation, Crypto UK called for specific crypto regulations to be implemented within a year. And that is a goal that the government aims to achieve. Parliament is already discussing bills to grant lawmakers more authority over the crypto sector and to enhance the capabilities of law enforcement agencies to seize and freeze crypto assets. Currently, crypto companies are required to register with the Financial Conduct Authority in order to operate in the UK. The APPG emphasized the significance of their report in protecting consumers and ensuring the country's leadership in the crypto sector. The inquiry was launched in August of last year, following a government announcement by then Finance Minister Sunak. This announcement expressed the government's desire to establish the UK as a crypto hub. The APPG gathered insights from industry members, regulators, and the general public throughout the inquiry. Lawmakers outlined recommendations in their report regarding the goal of government officials and the approach of regulators such as the Bank of England, the Advertising Standards Authority, and the FCA. They stressed the need for a coordinated approach across all government departments and agencies affected by the growth of cryptocurrency, digital assets, and blockchain technologies. The report also highlighted concerns raised by crypto companies regarding lengthy delays and unclear rejections of their FCA registration applications. The lawmakers further expressed concerns about the adequacy of resources available to regulators for fulfilling their crypto-related responsibilities. They suggested that dedicated units for crypto assets should be established within the UK regulatory bodies. Additional recommendations included ensuring that stablecoins are backed by high-quality assets, preferably fiat currency, to enable their use as a form of payment. The government was also urged to investigate the environmental impact of crypto and to develop a comprehensive tax framework. Addressing issues such as restrictions imposed by UK banks on interactions with crypto companies, risks to financial stability, and crypto-related economic crimes were also highlighted. This report by the APPG explored the potential of a central bank digital currency and acknowledged the ongoing government consultation on the matter. Now you got to pay close attention to this one because the government will decide whether to issue a CDBC based on the outcomes of that consultation. Now, transitioning from the UK to the US, our next story highlights the ongoing fallout from the collapse of FTX. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York has announced that it will return $550,000 in donations that it received from FTX before its collapse. This story underscores the ripple effects of major crypto failures and the importance of financial responsibility in the sector. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York has announced that it will return $550,000 in donations it received from FTX. The museum made this decision as part of its filing to the United States Bankruptcy Court in Delaware on June 2nd, where FTX's bankruptcy proceedings are taking place. The Met stated that the agreement to return the donations was reached through fair and independent negotiations with FTX's debtors. They expressed their intention to return the funds and engaged in discussions with FTX debtors regarding the process. The $550,000 donation was given to the Met in 2 installments. The first installment of $300,000 was paid in March of 2022. It was followed by another $250,000 of May of the same year. These donations were facilitated by West Realmshire Services, the company operating FTX US. And as we've seen, FTX is a bankrupt company. And bankrupt companies seek to claw back as much money as they can to pay off their debts. FTX has been attempting to recover its donations from politicians and other organizations since December, shortly after filing for bankruptcy. Court documents show that FTX distributed $93 million in donations between March of 2020 and November of 2022. Among the recipients of FTX donations, only 19 of around 180 U.S. politicians have returned their funds or even expressed their intention to do so. The largest recipient, Protect Our Future PAC, received approximately $27 million in donations from FTX. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has agreed to return the $550,000 in donations in full and without the need for further legal action. The repayment will be made within 1 month of judicial approval. Sam Bankman-Fried had been a proponent of effective altruism and used the exchange's funds to support various charitable causes. However, under new management, FTX is now seeking to recover the donations to repay creditors, and that's going to include several significant political contributions. Now moving on, we have an update on the high-profile legal case in the crypto world. Do Kwon has been granted bail in Montenegro. Kwon is wanted in South Korea for investigations into the collapse of the Terra ecosystem and faces fraud charges in the United States. This story serves as a reminder of the legal risks and potential consequences associated with the crypto industry. Terraform Labs co-founder Do Kwon has been granted bail in Montenegro after an appeals process by prosecutors was dismissed by a Montenegrin court. The court rejected the appeal against an earlier bail agreement by the state prosecutor's office, allowing Kwon and Terraform Labs chief financial officer Hang Cheng-jun to be under house arrest in the country. The bail terms require Kwon and Cheng-jun to pay 400,000 euros each and remain under strict supervision at Cheng-jun's legal residence in Montenegro. They provided personal and financial information to local authorities as evidence and will be closely monitored by local police. If they violate the bail terms, that bail will be forfeited. The pair were arrested in March of 2023 for allegedly using false travel documents. Kwon is wanted in South Korea for investigations into the collapse of the Terra ecosystem and faces fraud charges in the U.S. The Montenegro court accepted Kwon's bail request after annulling a previous approval, and the case also requires verification of travel documents by Belgian authorities. The defendants will appear in court again on June 16th, and the prosecution has 3 days to appeal the bail decision. A recent hack targeting Atomic Wallet resulted in the theft of $35 million from its users since June 2nd. However, the company claims that less than 1% of its monthly active users were affected. In response to the attack, Atomic Wallet and blockchain investigators have been working to track and recover the stolen funds. Taking advantage of the situation, several verified scam Twitter accounts posing as Atomic Wallet offered phishing links to help users retrieve their lost funds. One pseudonymous researcher named ZachXBT has claimed to assist a victim in recovering $1 million of stolen funds. However, the details of the recovery process have not been disclosed. Despite Atomic Wallet's announcement, some users are still reporting losses of funds. The community criticized the company's attempt to downplay the extent of the damage, emphasizing that hackers focus on wallets with significant funds rather than the percentage of affected users. This incident highlights the importance of carefully researching and choosing reliable service providers for safeguarding cryptocurrency assets. It also raises questions about the narrative promoted by crypto wallet providers like Atomic Wallet, which emphasizes the need for users to control their private keys. Not your keys, not your cheese. Zach XBT's investigation revealed that the largest individual loss in the Atomic Wallet hack amounted to $7.95 million. The 5 largest losses combined a total of $17 million. Defunct crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital has demanded to be included in the bankruptcy mediation process of crypto lender Genesis Global. The request was made through a filing on Sunday. Judge Sean Lane had previously appointed Randall J. Newsom to mediate discussions regarding the contribution that Digital Currency Group, the owner of Genesis, should make to any restructuring plan. Now, Genesis later sought to extend Newsom's mandate by an additional 2 weeks. This prompted a delayed response from 3AC, because 3AC asserted claims of over $1 billion for transfers made to Genesis prior to the bankruptcy. Russell Crumpler and Christopher Farmer represent the 3AC windup in the British Virgin Islands. They filed the request for inclusion in the mediation process. According to the filing, the participation of the 3AC joint liquidators is necessary to address the claims of all stakeholders and to maximize the value of the debtors' estates. Despite being one of the largest creditors, Crumpler and Farmer state that they have not been sufficiently involved in talks with Genesis. In March, 3AC reached an interim deal to limit Genesis's ability to transfer stocks and cryptocurrency while the claims are being settled. The proposal to extend the mediation process is scheduled to be discussed at a hearing in the Southern District of New York on Monday. However, it has faced objections from individual users of the Gemini Earn program. These users are seeking a faster return of their funds and are opposing the extension of the mediation period. On January 20th, 3 affiliated companies, Genesis Global Holdco, Genesis Asia Pacific, and Genesis Global Capital filed for bankruptcy. At that time, DCG disclosed that it owed Genesis Capital $526 million, which was due on May 2023, as well as $1.1 billion under a promissory note that is due June 2032. Now prepare yourself to enter the world of cursed inscriptions and Bitcoin ordinals. The developers of the Bitcoin Ordinals protocol have released an upgrade to address the issue of over 71,000 invalid or cursed inscriptions. These inscriptions were created through incorrect usage or intentional misuse of opcodes, rendering them invalid and unrecognized. On June 4th, the Ordinals protocol was upgraded to version 0.6.0. That marked the first step in indexing these previously unrecognized inscriptions. The proposal to fix this problem was initially put forth by Ordinals creator Casey Rodimer in late April, aiming to convert the cursed inscriptions into blessed ones. The upgrade introduced support for a subset of different types of cursed inscriptions. This was achieved by setting a block activation height from which specific types of previously invalid inscriptions would be indexed as normal positive inscriptions. As a result, over 70,000 existing but invalid inscriptions are now supported, enabling trading once marketplaces upgrade to version 0.6.0. It's worth noting that the negative inscription numbers will be shifted for those holding cursed inscriptions. Bitcoin ordinals are non-fungible asset artifacts that allow data to be inscribed on the smallest unit of Bitcoin, known as a Satoshi. The protocol was launched by Casey Rodimer in January, and the popularity of inscriptions surged the following month, causing congestion and transaction fee spikes on the Bitcoin blockchain. Ordinals inscriptions have been likened to NFTs in terms of rarity and collectability. Users seek unique data slices permanently etched onto the Bitcoin blockchain, making these early or converted inscriptions potentially valuable in the future. According to Dune Analytics, the 10.8 million ordinal inscriptions generated $45.5 million in transaction fees since the craze began earlier this year. On May 28th, we reported it, Casey Rodimer announced his resignation and handed over the project to Rafjaf. Global financial services company JP Morgan is actively exploring the benefits of blockchain technology and its potential to revolutionize traditional finance. In a recent development, JP Morgan has collaborated with 6 major Indian banks to introduce a blockchain-based platform for interbank settlement of US dollar transactions. So the primary objective of this project is to enhance the capacity of the existing settlement system. Kaustubh Kulkarni is JP Morgan's senior country officer, and he highlights that the platform will enable banks to process instant transactions around the clock, 7 days a week. In contrast, the current interbank settlement system can take several hours to complete transactions, and it is unavailable on Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays. By leveraging blockchain technology, JP Morgan's pilot aims to eliminate these limitations and to provide instantaneous settlement for banks operating in different time zones and operating hours. This initiative not only aims to transform interbank settlement processes, but also seeks to position the Gift City in New Delhi as a viable alternative trading center to Singapore and Dubai. JP Morgan plans to conduct a pilot project to assess the bank's experience with the new system over the next few months. The pilot project is scheduled to launch on Monday, utilizing JP Morgan's blockchain platform Onyx, after receiving approval from the International Financial Services Center Authority. JP Morgan introduced its blockchain platform Onyx in 2020 with the aim of enhancing the quality of wholesale payments transactions. As of April 2023, the bank was reportedly processing nearly $700 billion in short-term loan transactions through Onyx. This latest collaboration with Indian banks further strengthens JP Morgan's commitment to exploring the potential of blockchain technology and transforming financial systems and processes. Interestingly, JP Morgan's currency strategists have observed signs of emerging de-dollarization. While the dollar share in foreign exchange reserves and exports has declined, the process of de-dollarization is still evolving, particularly in commodities. These observations indicate a potential shift in the global currency dynamics and highlight the need for innovative solutions such as blockchain technology to adapt to these changing trends in the financial landscape. And finally, on June 5, 2023, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission filed a lawsuit against Binance, Binance US, and its CEO Changpeng Zhao, commonly known as CZ. This suit was filed in the District Court for the District of Columbia. It includes 13 charges, with allegations ranging from unregistered offers and sales of various tokens, such as Binance Token and BUSD, to failures in registering Binance.com as an exchange or broker-dealer clearing agency. It also claimed that Binance and BAM Trading failed to register Binance US as an exchange, broker, and clearing agency. BAM Trading is the operating company for Binance US. The SEC claims that the defendants have made significant profits while putting investors' assets at significant risk. The lawsuit also includes allegations of fraudulent activities by BAM Trading and BAM Management, with the SEC claiming that they misled equity, retail, and institutional investors about purported surveillance and controls over manipulative trading on the Binance US platform. These controls, the SEC alleged, were virtually non-existent. The SEC further alleges that Binance did not restrict U.S. investors from using Binance.com and that Binance US engaged in wash trading through its primary undisclosed market-making trading firm, Sigma Chain. Sigma Chain is owned by CZ. SEC Chair Gary Gensler accused Zhao and Binance of misleading investors about their risk controls, corrupting trading volumes, and actively concealing crucial information such as who was operating the platform, the manipulative trading of its affiliated market maker, and even where and with whom investor funds and crypto assets were custodied. If this lawsuit is successful, Binance and CZ could be barred from conducting further activities. The SEC is also demanding the disgorgement of ill-gotten gains with interest and financial penalties. Additionally, the SEC has claimed that a slew of tokens traded on the Binance exchange, including Binance Coin, BUSD, Sol, ADA, Matic, Filecoin, Atom, Sand, Mana, Algo, AXS, and Cody were all securities. The news of the lawsuit is a significant development in the crypto world, especially for people like us. It underscores the importance of regulatory compliance in the burgeoning world of cryptocurrencies, even for major players like Binance. It will be important to follow this case as it unfolds, as the outcome could have significant implications for the cryptocurrency industry. And that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you, my listeners, because when you stop listening, I will stop talking. If you enjoyed tonight's show, then please like, follow, subscribe, leave a rating, or maybe a review. Oh, and don't forget to comment on the covers video. And with that, we'll see you tomorrow night.